Next up in Group A, it's a match between Damien and Noah. Neither have any wins, because Damien was the one that tied against Sharon in that match that opened their tournament at Gateway Coliseum. And Noah was the one that lost 3-0 against Rosalina. Well, Sharon now also has lost 3-0 to Rosalina, so Damien's gonna have to be afraid of what happens in round 3 when they face Rosalina. Thing is, with only Rosalina having points, the winner of this automatically moves into second in the group, which gives them a good shot at making it to the next stage. You only need 1 win, really. Maybe 2 to be safe to get into the next round. Let's see who can very much improve their chances. In the first fight, Shedinja on Damien's side was really useful. Both due to its typing and its ability, but also because it dealt some big damage with Ice Ball. The Intimidate strategy was pretty nice on Noah's side, but yeah, against Sharon, it just didn't work. Sharon just overpowered it, crit, and then got victory. Main Street Coliseum is where this fight will take place. Six Intimidates. Well, 3 Pokemon using it. 6 Pokemon get affected by it.
Thousands have gathered at this Coliseum, located on the main street of Poketopia, to witness the big battle that is about to unfold.
I think so, yeah. I think Rosalina has qualified. Because Sharon can only win, has 1 more match. So Sharon can only get to 1 win max. Between Damien and Noah, one of them could get to 2 wins, and one of them could get to 1 win max. Which, at worst, even if Rosalina has a horrible final match,
the move fails,
puts them at worst second in the group, yeah. Due to the draw in Sharon versus Damien, this tiebreaker doesn't matter in terms of just the progression in the tournament. Rosalina has already qualified. Whether that's first or second in the group, we have yet to find out. If Damien wins this and then beats Rosalina, Damien currently has just a 0 in his points difference tiebreaker, which is the first tiebreaker used. If he then wins this, let's say 3-0, and then beats Rosalina 2-0, then he beats Rosalina in the scores. And again, if Noah wins this, and then Noah beats Sharon, and then Damien still beats Rosalina, then Noah could beat it. But Rosalina, whatever it is, has qualified. Already. Very early on in Group A. First stream, we already have someone who's qualified. So, congratulations, Rosalina.
Staravia cannot move.
Shadow Punch that could have taken out Shedinja. We saw it last time. We saw a Pursuit, a Stone Edge, and an Ember all go to the other slot. Before Shedinja eventually went down to a Drill Peck from, I think it was Sharon's Jirachi?
The air in the Coliseum is
Shedinja survived for a while.
Staravia still can't move. Its defense rose. Hit. The battle's outcome is still up in the air. Who will reach for victory first? huge amount of damage.
There goes
It's
Shedinja. Didn't
down.
survive too long this time.
The move fails.
Shiny Shinx versus Shiny Luxio. Also, here's more Intimidate. Because there's the Intimidate team, and then there's Damien, who has 3 Pokemon in the middle of his team with Intimidate. Staravia, Luxio, Mawile. Track's not doing any favors, you're right.
It's being ganged up on. Staravia is slowly losing its health. A light hit. Luxio still can't pull off a move. Its stats rose. Self-destruct detonates. The blue corner lost both of their Pokemon.
Yo, Cascoon from the last fight. This is how you go boom. Take stuff out.
But the attacker is down as well.
And that thing was intimidated twice. It still took everything out. We'll never know if Noah Shinx can defeat Damien's evolution because Snubbull did it for them. They were both taken down. 4-3 advantage, Noah. And here comes a new double Intimidate, including a Garchomp. Noah probably will want to target the Garchomp before Tyranitar comes in and gives it Sand Veil. And also, if... Actually, Marble doesn't take damage from that anyway. Also, here comes 6 Intimidates, because Marble also has Intimidate.
Well, both corners still have a chance to win this. Who's going to take the glory? Garchomp uses its move.
Metatite? Did I say Metatite? Yeah, Hitmontop. Hitmontop can have it.
Solid hit, but this is not a favorable matchup. It hits. Garchomp starts to attack.
Well, you certainly have a weakened Garchomp in terms of the physical attack. And then you have a pretty good special defense. I think of 110 on Hitmontop. Salamence will want to hit hard. Misses, that would have been a big move no matter what it hit. Especially Mawile. But yeah, 90% accurate, sometimes it misses. Main split. Heals him a bit. That's nice. Garchomp has a lot more health, so that helps. Mawile's just like, tackle.
Well,
I've seen Hammer Arm, but I've
still
tackled.
have a chance to win this. What kind of developments can we expect to see next? Garchomp can't move due to a previously used attack. Solid hit. It's being ganged up on. The move can't hit the opponent. Solid hit. A whirlwind is whipped up.
Yeah, Hitmontop is basically a Beyblade, yeah.
Multiple hits. It keeps dealing damage. Neither corner has made a decisive attack yet. Which corner will make the attack that could change the situation? Its attack rose.
Sword Stance Garchomp? Actually, its attack is still lower because of the triple Intimidate used on it.
It hit two Pokemon at once. Hit, but this is not a favorable matchup. A harsh battle is taking place. Well, both corners still have a chance to win this. Who's going to take the glory? The move fails. It hit two Pokemon at once. That dealt some damage too. Such irony. Its own teammate was the only one to go down.
Not going too well for Damien. Yeah, here comes Tyranitar, who isn't gonna damage Mawile at
A
least.
sandstorm is brewing in the Colosseum.
There's still Gyarados and Growlithe in the back for Noah, who can then intimidate these two, and they can't switch out anymore. So if they want to win, they have to get through a lot more Intimidates. In a way, Damien wants his match to go on for as long as possible, because that will mean Sandstorm can damage the others. If it's a short, If there's a lot of big hits, then Damien's a lot more likely to use. If a lot of small ones, the Sandstorm will deal that residual damage, bit of damage every turn
Can't hit the opponent.
to help them tackle the opponent. 1/16 of max on every turn. It's not a lot, but it's every turn, and that can be huge.
It's a close fight.
Mawwal's not good looking good on Intimidate, and there's 2 more coming. Yeah, we got a useless Toxic Spikes on the field as well.
Well, both corners still have a chance to win this.
Out of the people that were in Tournament 1 that are now also in Tournament 2, Damien here is the only one that made it to the top 8. Who made it to the second stage, and if he loses this, it's looking not likely he'll make it. It's not confirmed he won't, because then Damien just has to beat Sharon and hope Rosalina beats Noah.
It's defense Rose.
And then he has to beat Sharon on tiebreaker. I mean Noah on tiebreaker.
Hit, but this is not a favorable matchup.
Splash. Yeah, that's useful. Better than Healing Wish. Not sure if that'd even work without a Pokemon in the back to send in. Get more damage from Sandstorm. The thing is, due to Salamence being sent out early... Remind me, chat, because I just completely blanked on it. If any of you remember. How was Salamence sent out? It has to have been Whirlwind, right? Because I don't remember even selecting Salamence. Because it wouldn't have been U-turn, because if it was U-turn, I should have selected Gyarados. And I don't remember selecting anything. Ooh, that's big for Hitmontop, because it was about to be taking out my Sandstorm in the second turn after this. Or this turn and the next turn. Whirlwind or Roar, yeah. If it was that, then... yeah, then it's random. Okay, Growlithe goes to the back of the line. Ah, well, Hitmontop healed and is down anyway. Yeah, Growlithe to the back of the line, so it's now Hitmontop and Salamence. I would then send out Gyarados at the end of this turn, even though Growlithe is weaker. The base order is set, but if anything goes out due to Whirlwind or U-turn, they go to the back of the line. If then something else is switched out by like U-turn and Whirlwind, it goes to behind that. So Big Roar is Growlithe. Huge Roar is Gyarados. Go Gyarados.
Gyarados is sent out.
Looking relatively good for 2-0. Especially Mawwal's weakness. They probably want to target the Tyranitar. Even though Mawwal's weaker, they can make it a 3v1. 2v1 in the field. But with a lot more Intimidates on Mawile, and it having a lot lower stats than Tyranitar anyway, they probably want to target the Tyranitar.
Its speed fell. The move fails.
Imagine Mawile using Heart Swap on Salamence. All of those attack drops are going to go to Salamence. Actually, no, on Gyarados, because it's stronger and it doesn't have an attack drop on itself. Yeah, you're right. It can still go either way. It's a Metronome model. Intimidates plus the amount of Pokemon remaining does make it look better for Noah right now. But the Pokemon in the back is a Growlithe. And special moves can completely ignore the attack. It drops to attack as well. Even though I believe both Mawile and Tyranitar are better in physical attack. Tyranitar still has a pretty good special. No idea about Mawile's.
Mawile uses its move.
Heater Dance. Well, if they're going to hit itself, Damien's side may not hit itself super hard because of the attack drops.
Nicely done.
Critical special attack. Poison?
A great deal of pressure.
No, but Sandstorm damage? Not quite enough. Not quite. Next turn. This is still possible for Damien. Assuming no healing or switching happens, Salamence is down next turn. It's 2v2. And Sandstorm, remember, is Damien's main win condition. Marble and Tyranitar don't take damage from it. Gyarados, Salamence, Growlithe do. So, I mentioned it earlier when it was a 4v2. If it's max little hits, then the Sandstorm will eventually add up to huge amounts of damage.
A small hit. The move fails. Oh, it just couldn't take the damage from the Sandstorm.
Big Roar comes back out. One more Intimidate. But it's a 2v2 with a bunch of Intimidates active, but also Sandstorm active.
Well,
that Sandstorm. This is. I feel like this fight so far is showing very well why I chose my strategy. I have 3 Pokemon with Sandstream to set up Sand early to eventually add up to huge damage, and even if it's reset by a Pokemon using Rain Dance, or a Pokemon with Snow Warding or Drought coming out, I have another Pokemon to then set up Sandstorm again. That Sandstorm damage will add up against teams that aren't Ground Steel or Rock. That's my strategy, and that's why I chose it. And this fight is showing it with just one Tyranitar.
Smashing blow.
We're attacking the big one. Gyarados is getting the damage, and that's what Damien would want to do. There hasn't been much damage to Damien in the last few turns. They have a low attack stat. Still have their special attack stat, but also Sandstorm just keeps dealing damage. The Sandstorm gives Tyranitar a 50% special defense boost. Looks like Gyarados wants to make it a 2v1, which makes sense. The earlier they KO one of them, the earlier they can fully focus on the other. Bug Buzz, that's super effective on Tyranitar. Special defense boost helps, but that's good damage. Mawile. Boosted special defense. At this point you probably just want to attack, but stalling this one with Sandstorm active might not be too bad. Not too much damage there on Confusion, but Noah will definitely take it. Gyarados doesn't have many turns left. They need to hit early, hit hard. Well, it's a good turn for Noah, but they need more. Gyarados is not going to survive for long, and Growlithe can take a lot less hits. It hits itself in Confusion. Sandstorm might take it out this turn. Growlithe, are you going to do no Psych Up? Is that going to copy the negative changes? I didn't see. Did it copy Mawile or Tyranitar? I'm going to look at my stream delay. Which one did it copy? Which one's streamer? It copied Tyranitar stat changes. So I think that's less Intimidates on it, but it's still there. So Growlithe's now weaker. Gyarados survives. Gets one more turn on 2 HP. Even Growlithe alone could do something, but it's only a Growlithe. Gyarados, this will be probably your final turn. What's your final move? No one needs you. It's Sacred Fire on Mawile. Good move. Good move. There aren't too many moves that are better than that. Gets a KO. Like only someone like hitting Focus Blast or Brick Break on Tyranitar might also been really good to take that out. This makes it a temporary 2v1. Sandstorm. There's already Sandstorm Tyranitar. I know you like Sandstorm. But after this turn, it's going to be Tyranitar versus Growlithe. Paralysis on Tyranitar, not bad, but Growlithe is on a timer. It has a few turns left. I think it's around half health. But it's a 1v1 against a Tyranitar.
Oh, it just couldn't take the damage from the Sandstorm. The battle has reached its final stage.
Both around half health. Just under. Whirlpool. That extra damage would have been really nice to counteract the Sandstorm the Growlithe takes, but it didn't work. Earthquake! I thought that might have been Explosion, but Earthquake. T-Tar wins it.
It went down. The game is now over. The blue corner narrowly escaped defeat.
Well, that puts TJ, Damien in second place in the group for now. Let's see if he can keep that up in the third match.